is Peggy Clary again of Clary Law Offices with our daily video. And I promise you, for those of you who are watching the full series, at some point I'll be back in the office. But in the meantime, I am making this video this evening from my car as I'm coming from visiting a client. And the point of the visit was really something that happens to a lot of us that helps to plan in our families for. It really was a crisis visit. So unexpectedly, their parent had become very ill, and the adult child had flown down and was trying to locate the documents we talk about often in these videos of the healthcare surrogate, the living will, and the durable power of attorney to help their parent. And their parent is trying their best to adjust to a unexpected circumstance in their life. And so someone I recently talked to called it about the short runway, where suddenly your life goes like this and you're expected to somehow launch successfully off a very short runway, much like an aircraft carrier. So that crisis is not unheard of. A lot of our families experienced in COVID, and I wanted to talk tonight about crisis planning tips and things you could do to help. So beyond making the documents which appoint someone to be your healthcare surrogate and your living will and creating a durable power of attorney, the second prong of that, to help your plane kind of go on that runway and launch really quick, really is using communication or planning ahead to let your team of people know where are these emergency documents when you need them. And I've had many different approaches to this used by clients, and all of them are successful. The key is making sure your decision makers know where your information is located and how they can retrieve it. So for number one, a lot of my clients elect to keep their information in a lockbox or safe type of container in their home. Some clients have a traditional safe, and others have, let me walk by and show you the kitchen drawer, it's in the bottom shelf. But the key is your decision makers know where to look to retrieve that important information. A common problem I have is some clients put their documents in their safe deposit box and they don't add anyone's name to it, and it's in their name alone. And to retrieve items from a safe deposit box, which are in a person's name alone, requires special court orders. So I tell people it's sometimes why it's a really secure place in terms of accessibility. The safe deposit box presents unique challenges. Some of my clients are more tech-based, and God bless them for having those skills, but they'll scan their documents in, they'll put them in their cloud-based document storage. On phones, they create an emergency contact place, but they use the technology, which is really helpful. I've had some clients when their parent is in and out of facilities dealing with different crises, they make a photocopy of these healthcare surrogate and living will, and the person who's the surrogate actually carries them on their person. But thinking about communicating to your team where these documents are located is really the vital part of not only having your team educated, but empowering your team in a moment of the crisis to help you fly the plane in a safe and forward direction until your life as a person who's experiencing the crisis can stabilize. So I recognize this lacked a lot of legal substance, but hopefully the common sense approach, the practicality of how to help yourself manage crisis will be really helpful for you and your families. Here at Clary Law, we wish you a life marked by civility, dignity, and respect. And if you have any questions about successful ways to store your estate planning documents or things that we've heard have not worked, we're happy to review with you. And thanks again for your time.